I have one theme that I really want to hammer home, and I don't want to stop, and it's the theme of UFO secrecy and the death of the American Republic.
According to the United States Air Force, in following a policy which is set probably fairly high in the Pentagon to explain away all UFO sightings as quickly as possible when they become public and deny that UFOs really exist.
There is nothing in Air Force files, in either the classified files or the unclassified files, that come to a conclusion that spaceships have visited the Earth.
We've been able to explain them as hoaxes, as erroneously identified friendly aircraft.
Our critics continually charge that the United States Air Force is withholding information from the general public on this subject.
The recent flurry of espionage indictments and convictions expresses our unwillingness to tolerate betrayal of the special trust given to those who guard the nation's secrets.
President Obama came into office, he promised that his administration would be one of the most transparent ever.
Transparency and the rule of law will be the touchstones of this presidency.
And we've put in place higher standards of transparency. This is the most transparent administration in history.
Was it?
Not by any stretch of the imagination.
You look at society in terms of wealth.
It's definitely crazy to spend $22 million to research UFOs.
A truly strictly management culture media, they are not going to give you reality of UFOs. They're not going to do it. Management culture requires ideological rigidity. You have to conform. You want to be part of the ruling group, you got to think like the ruling group.
And I want you all to know that we are fighting the fake news. It's fake, phony, fake.
If you're going to rule, you've got to be part of the club. Mainstream media, it can never, ever, ever give up on the reality of UFOs. UFOs are essentially banished.
It's been a cover story in the U.S. for a long time. Tell the media, tell anybody who will listen, that they're using UFOs to cover up advanced technology, when the truth is exactly the opposite of the words.
It is inconceivable to me, as somebody who served in the Ministry of Defense for 21 years, that one could receive credible reports and then dismiss them without some form of proper scientific investigation.
The Freedom of Information Act has not turned out to be a magic bullet. It's also fairly obvious that UFO secrecy involves classifications higher than top secret. You have higher classifications themselves are classified. Who knows how far they go?
Senator Reid responded to CNN. It's silly and counterproductive to politicize the serious questions raised by the work of the UFO program.
What we can say with absolute confidence is that the UFO phenomenon has involved real technology doing real things that are not supposed to be possible.
We are not hiding anything. We have nothing to hide.
There have been multiple retrievals of UFO technology by the U.S. military. People have leaked information about this from time to time.
I will tell you unequivocally that these aircraft, we'll call them aircraft, are displaying characteristics that are not currently within the U.S. inventory nor in any foreign inventory.
The Pentagon has secured a $630 billion budget for next year, even though it's failed to even account for the money it's received since 1996. A whopping $6.5 trillion of taxpayer cash have gone to defense programs, none of which has been audited.
What has happened is the secrecy on UFOs has required control by a very elite group of people to circumvent this standard form of government that we all thought we had. If you start bringing out disclosure, okay, everything connected with it comes out too. The massive illegality that what appears to be connected to UFO secrecy is going to come out. It's going to come out. And when that comes out, all hell is going to break loose. That's not a reason not to do it. That's a reason to do it.